I'm just going to very quickly test audio, just to see if we're fine. Alright. So, just to let everyone know in regards to the actual in-game audio today, yeah, it's completely screwed up because I tried wearing headphones or like earphones, these earphones, hold on, to like try and prevent the looping of the sound, but then the audio of the game doesn't go in through the stream for whatever reason, and I have no idea how to fix that. But yeah, I don't know what to do. So we're gonna actually have to rely on my mic audio for the game. I already did try streaming a little bit of this, but obviously ended up crashing. It didn't really work. So I'll give you a quick rundown. We started the Imperetrix Umbrosa quest, and what's happened is supposedly the lightning is getting closer or something, and it might hit Inazuma, yada yada yada. And the Kujo clan want to get involved and help out, and the Kanjo Commission want to help out, but obviously they're still reeling from the effects of what happened with when they colluded with the Fatui and the other crimes that they did. So we're still dealing with that, and they just don't have any time on their hands, and that's what Tom is talking to them about. But yeah, you'll have to just watch someone else's, I think, just to check what's going on. But yeah, just talking with Toma.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Yeah, the audio, the actual game audio isn't good. It's not very good, but unfortunately, this is what we'll have to deal with, because if I use the actual in-game audio without wearing headphones, it's just gonna loop and it's gonna sound even worse.
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we could invite her out for a while.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I thought she was the one who kind of sent this whole country to shit, though. I don't really know why people still follow the Shogun. Yeah, she made a lot of bad decisions.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay, we get to see Yai. Here we go. Imperetrix Umbrosa, Chapter Act 1, Reflections on Mortality. Before we actually do that, let's go to the Statue of the Seven, because I kind of want to use my Traveler. I've recently been building my Traveler. Trying to, at least. Because I found out that Electro Traveler is actually super fun. Let's ban Geo. Where is she? Yeah, I put Geo because I'm trying to...
What will we come across this time?
I'm trying to build all of them, and so I've got like an artifact set that like constitutes to all of them. It's 2-piece Gladiators, 2-piece Noblesse, and of the artifacts, it's just these two that need boosting. But with talents, as you can see for Geo, it's not that good, even though I am Constellation 6 with Geo, and for Animo it's even worse. But Electro I have, even though I'm Constellation 4 for Electro, It's actually not that bad. No, I don't have enough yet. Let's resonate with Electro. Honestly, a part of me actually doesn't really want Yai in this. Only because I feel like we've seen enough of Yai, and I just want to see A now. Oh, she's here. Hello. I mean, I did see quite a few times that I actually really did like.
To receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Alright, I think we're good. Actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter? We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryou Commission also need her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically. What?
Her temperament has changed? What does that mean? Is that a bad thing? I don't really know what temperament means. Oh, just her behavior. Okay. Her temperament has changed?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Oh, what have I done?
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself.
I remember hearing about this.
She was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh,
she's like a massive baby.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Oh, it's not beyond the realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concern sounds every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you.
Oh my god. Yeah, god damn it.
Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being? You're saying she's fine, right? I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her.
God, Yai is one of the best characters in this game. She's such a shitbag, but like she's wonderful. She's kind of like Kokichi from Danganronpa, and I love Kokichi.
I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
All the more reason to check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for A.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in. Thanks, Miko! My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Will do. Let me just check the Sacred Sakura first. Nope, not much. Let's go. Oh, Jesus.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Feel free to check with Miko. It'd be a little difficult to forge it.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
That guy sounded a lot more extreme than he probably should have. Wait, this is authentic. Just like, it's not like. Oh, hello. It's the first time I've been in here since, like, she murdered Signora.
She's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Hello.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
That's not A, though. That's the body double, right?
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why?
It confuses me so much that there's like two of them.
Business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
Is she even in there?
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Everyone's worried and wants to see you.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going
Have you
nowhere.
malfunctioned?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Oh, being sucked in. Please don't make me fight her again. Please, no. In the distance. She's not in the distance, she's right there.
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what she meant by forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
it now? The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You can power tell A about the storm.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before. She's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
My face.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity? Can we not rush her?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Then how about we go for a walk?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of euthymia?
You haven't left it in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while.
Yeah.
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you just is consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guide.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
She doesn't know what a tour guide is? Alright.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Which would be where? This is probably going to be an interesting one.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Been a while, huh?
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun!
Oh, this is one of my favorite NPCs in the game. She's really pretty.
What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you
Of course I don't.
Oh no.
Commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean?
Oh no, she doesn't know how to manage money either. Yeah, I think I knew about that. I actually.
People seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
Where are you going?
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to manage money either. I think I knew that.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
No, switch to walking. Yeah, to my store. This is gonna be so weird. Hello, Tanuki.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Whoops.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Ah, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue
Yeah, good
is
point.
something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Different person.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life, so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
This is a strange situation.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit
Boba
like
tea, basically.
porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the
God,
wrong way.
everyone's so scared of her.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
Okay, that might be going a
I'll
bit
just
far.
have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door to door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
It's funny because I remember that one of her voice lines is like talking about how, oh, I'm about to eat dessert, and then Traveler's like, you know you're supposed to eat the main course first, right? And she goes, what? This is basically what it is. I haven't got a high enough friendship level to show her. I only got it like 2 days ago.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
Yai? Oh, it's why didn't I notice that? It's got her name in it. It's got. I'm like, wait, hang on a second. Yai Miko published the Yai Publishing House, like founded the Yai Publishing House. It's got Yai in it. I cannot believe I didn't notice that.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure. Let's go and have a look.
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Let's go. Hello, Kuroda.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House?
No,
Oh,
not
what's-
at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or...
No, I'm just here to read a fucking book.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public. And the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished
This novel is
compiling them into a
amazing.
saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
She's really cute.
Huh. How can this be?
What happened?
Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
You can tell in particular that she's probably the least human out of the 3 Archons. Between her... Oh, sorry, I'm quite tired. Between her, Venti, and Zhongli, she's the one who is the least human because she doesn't know how to hang around them, unlike the other 2.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger. It's so long.
It is, to be fair.
Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary. It's whatever the author wanted to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
There's only like one way to really say this is she's kind of a boomer. she's just like, what's this? And she just like doesn't understand because she's so old and like doesn't understand the whole point.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess. Fads have no... Yeah, too modern.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
It's not... It isn't real. That's the whole point. It's just for fiction purposes.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Do I just have to pick them up? Read a Liyue martial arts story. Life made me a fighter when I want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue focused on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dreams of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
That actually sounds like Singcho. I think this might be Singcho's book.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
Yeah, I think this might be an autobiography of Singcho. Because, like, he's been raised to become a martial artist, but he really just wants to be a novelist, I think. It's all about the journey.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Yeah, alright. Read a daily life romance story. The chaotic epic is the tale of my youthful love life. The book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings the unique charm of each character into the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing, Paimon!
Where are you looking, Paimon? Paimon's just like looking up to the sky. What are you looking at?
Paimon only skimmed through.
That's
but
better.
Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
Just...
The plot is
Why do people not...
Would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I don't understand why don't people like Paimon? She's so cute. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he requires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerless to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally break free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light. I think it's quite original.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
I hope this doesn't make her upset.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Well, I think the one that will appeal to her the most is the martial arts story. It relates to story to life, made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer, to A.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
He's a fiction doesn't exist. What about the antagonists, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all.
Jesus.
So what do you think of Yai Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yai Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change. Change is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas.
Because ultimately the thing is, A's pursuit of eternity is not one that's unfounded, and it's not it's not like she intended to do anything bad, but if you live in complete stasis forever and ever and ever, that's just not right. You can't subject people to that.
Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing.
That's the source right there. I don't know what that's the biscuit or whatever the phrase is. It's like, obviously it's not as if like her pursuit of eternity is wrong, but and I understand wanting to stop all kinds of like change, because that stops the bad change, but it also stops the good change, like the inclusion of the publishing house and the food and stuff like that. So that's the ticket right there.
Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again,
Damn it.
I'm faced with a combination of words
She's
that
such
make
a boomer.
absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a seated spot and show you what we mean.
Alright, I'm gonna take a selfie. She doesn't even know what... I mean, she'll probably like photos, because they capture
So,
memories for eternity.
What are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is
Oh my
striking a
God.
pose?
Can you... How do you not know what it means to strike a pose? A photo is a visual representation.
I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Sorry about that. I just had a bit of an error. Yeah, I think we're good though. So another way, yeah, visually agreeable action. Sorry, I had a bit of a upset. I think we're all right now.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Try relaxed and casual.
Casual.
Yeah, put your hand
How
on your
about
chest.
This feels quite natural.
Let's have a look through them. Try another one.
Right. Well, I'll
Graceful and
leave the decision-
dignified.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah, that one. Maybe try another
Alright.
one.
Well,
And
leave
stone
it.
and
This
serious.
doesn't feel very me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll
Right,
leave
so
the decision
it's
to
not
you.
this one. She's very relaxed and casual, but she's also graceful and dignified. But she's not very serious. So either this or this. This one.
Casual. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to
Should I use the camera? Where is the thing? Let's see, it'll be in here, won't it? Alright, that's not really how it works. I figured it would let me zoom in, but clearly not. Oh. Oh, alright. I'm saving this. There you go. Gotcha.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another
Her mind is blown.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
She's not the real you.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
She's so cute.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it is...
Well, it is you, but it's also...
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
It's a little bit like you in the Shogun.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms.
That's right.
It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity,
What to jump in the picture and see if she tries to control her?
my form of existence. then how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Inazuma will always be Inazuma, and human beings will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today.
I've seen a lot
can't
of your
tell.
boomer.
But all this has challenged my understanding of things.
It's funny as well because, like, she's a lot younger than Zhongli and Venti. I think she might actually be the second youngest of the current Archons.
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember.
But it's fine.
But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this
I
ever
feel
would
kind of
happen.
bad for her, but
Perhaps I've been
this is a
holding
bit of an
on to
uncomfortable
everything
angle we're at.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guide.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy?
Oh, Kuja Kamaji.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei. Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Yeah, this is where we do the fighting stuff, where the actual conflict gets involved. What's up, dude?
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you.
Hello.
The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? Hey, I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just...
I like
found
Kuja
someone
Kamaji.
else.
He's a pretty cool dude.
But for some reason, today...
Well, of course, because he's negotiating with the Kanjo and Tenryou Commission.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right.
Is Sarah still dead?
Since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
Yeah, Sarah's like, hey, that's my girlfriend's brother, probably. Like, I don't really know
heard that
what...
things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
I don't really know what Sarah's relationship with Kamaji is. I assume they're siblings, adoptive siblings.
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
Okay, so yeah, the Kanjo Commission is managed by the Kujo clan, but the Kujo clan are the ones who sort of betrayed the Shogun. So yeah.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Then why are you here?
The Takatsukasa clan has some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe something's happened.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides,
If they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Oh, this is a nice camera.
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish
That's
it.
commitment right there. Awesome stuff.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
It will. I feel like we're gonna go dungeon crawling or something though, with A. To here, more to the hut. I'm gonna walk there, just so I can glide down. Yep, it's a dungeon, alright. Let's put a door on. There you go. Alright. I feel like gonna dungeon crawl a bit, yeah. Following the intelligence you got from Ippei, you discovered the Takatsuka clan's hidden base. The Temurika mission is just a precarious state, and Kujo Kamaji has not returned. You do not know what has happened in this place. I don't really know what's going on here, but hope we're good. What would have happened realistically? Would they have been overrun by Fatui, maybe? I don't know. Are they in cahoots with the Fatui? Like, are the Fatui trying to do other things?
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
And Dora's just there, like, snoozing. Yes, okay, we get her. What have we got on her? We have my Raiden Shogun there as well. Engulf and lightning. She's got the weapon, full refinement. Oh no, full maxed out. That's a lot of damage. Artifacts, Nobliss. Level 3 constellation. Alright, yeah, okay. Definitely gonna need a lot of this.
Let's get down to business.
There is no escape.
Now, yes! Useless. Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Very.
Why are they roaming here? This is a Curio Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Take this! Bellowing Thunder!
Musono Hidetachi, here we go.
condemn you.
Finally, how's past the theory?
Ow.
Let's get down to business.
Now you shall perish.
Did I get him? Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. God, that burst is so powerful.
Lightning slash!
There's more. Boom. There's more. This is order. How's this? Say no more.
Illusion shattered.
Lament. Cheer. Worthless. Cheer. My lucky day. Going somewhere? Boring.
Shudder.
Order guide you. Say no more. Quake.
There is no escape. Take for mercy.
Alright, who's next?
Finally, my lucky day.
Inazuma shines eternal.
There's more. Very high.
She's so powerful.
Here's the fairy. Let's get down to business.
Illusion shattered.
Lightning slash!
This is order. Gather.
Torn to oblivion.
Finally, here's the fairy.
God, there's so many. What's going on?
Shine down.
There's more.
Get off.
There's more.
Crush.
I don't care that there's more. I don't want to fall off. I don't want to fall off. No.
How's this?
Shudder.
The fairy.
Well, move. I don't want to go across this. Or whatever. I'm fine. Where are they?
Vengeance will be mine.
I'm ready.
There is no escape.
Evil conquering. Get over. Prepare to die, fool. Order guide you.
And Muso.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Look at that. Look at that damage. It's insane.
Fall before me. One strike suffices.
Thunderclap!
Boring. I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
Sorry, I'm really. Whoops! No, that's not good.
Beg for mercy.
Is that it? Are we done? I'm healing A just in case. Thanks, Razor. Just gonna make that. Oh, I think we're done, but just in case.
It's Kujokaji. But who's he with?
Oh, it's.
Say that. I will deal with this.
Oh, I thought it was the old dude who was part of the Kujo clan that was with him, but no.
Almighty Shogun. Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence.
Ooh.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Of what?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo.
A's little smirk.
Understand correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo Commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
Then who in the Kujo clan beat you in a duel?
The first Tenryo Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you then?
Go on, A.
Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo Commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
Ooh.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs
Hold on.
committed under the Kujo name.
Alright, my apologies. We're right back. Anyway, Kamaji, here we go. Please don't kill him. Please don't. I really like Kujo Kamaji.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
Why? Why is it that the Inazuma NPCs in particular are just so wonderful? Like, Tepe, Kazari, I've heard a lot of stuff about the person in the other side quest I have to do, the one that's like starts with a big dead big fish. It's just everyone seems to just love the Inazuma NPCs, and they're all written extremely well, and Kamaji is one of them.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have
Ouch.
done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Please don't kill him. You're gonna get wrecked, man.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death.
I
Show me
really-
whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Part of me does wish... I'll say it after this is done.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
She's gonna let him get up. Oh! I thought he was actually bleeding for a second. He is pretty cool. Oh! Oh, dear. Please don't tell me he's dead. Oh, no, he's fine. He's gonna try and get up. Even with all that. Come on. Oh dear, that was such an anime moment.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Did she think that? Because her lips didn't move.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, Following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's
He's got his
punishment
glasses
for the time
back on
being.
just randomly.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time,
Ooh.
my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom.
I love it
and
when
mercy.
A gets scary. I love it when she gets scary.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
They hurt Kamaji. They're dead meat, basically. That was cool. Cool little scene. If there was one thing I would have liked better, I kind of do wish that instead of Kamaji, it was Sarah who was here and did the duel. Because I honestly am still under the impression that Sarah might be dead, simply because the last time you see her, she's like just out on the floor at Signora's feet and you never see her again. I just kind of want to see A and her girlfriend go at it. Hello.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
Ow.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Aw.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some fun little trinkets.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. I'm ready.
Endora, move!
My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Right. Yai. Thank you for your help. She's still here.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Tell Yamika about the various things that happened.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings.
Yeah, exactly.
Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take. That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The human heart?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she's a Cinderella, that's why.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her.
Yeah, I guess Venti and Zhongli don't really have friends either, do they? So.
But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Is that it? That's it. I really like that. That really did help branch A out a bit more as a character, as opposed to just sort of being sort of one-dimensional. I think that was my biggest problem with Raiden in the actual Archon quest, is the fact that she, in the end, because we didn't get much screen time with her, she remained quite one-dimensional. But now she's proven that she is a good person, and she's a bit of a cinnamon roll. So yeah, that's really all. I mean, I really enjoyed this quest. I will probably do Kokomi's when it comes out, because she's also another character I think needs more screen time and more development. And I will probably also do the story mode for Moonchase Festival when that drops. So for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. And toodaloo.